Welcome everybody to Prime Reviews, and this is Scott Prime, your host. Today we're going to take another look at Marvel Battleworld by Funko. In a previous video, I showed you I did an unboxing where we cracked open some crystals and we opened the new toy product. It is a new product that is aimed at 6 years old and up, I just found out. It also has a cartoon on YouTube from Marvel itself. So when we started like uncracking those things, we had some strange characters like Captain America, Loki. We even had I believe a zombie Red Skull. So you're trying to think, why do they have all these weird characters? Well, it has a weird little cartoon that goes with it. It's it reminds me of the same vein as kind of a Teen Titans Go, but a little bit more slanted, serious towards superhero stuff, but it's still, none of it's really serious. They're little shorts. They're 2 to 3 minutes long. And of course, they're aimed probably at little boys to, you see the cartoon and then you want to get out and get the toys and buy a million of these blind bag things. So a couple of corrections to when I cracked open those things. I remember me saying like, here I am opening up one of these toys for the first time, and you have one little figure that you can see, and then you had one figure that was stuck in the Thanostone. And of course, I cracked all these open because I was curious and I didn't know what I was getting into. Upon reading the rules, you shouldn't ever open the Thanostones until you're told to. They're rewards inside the game. Every little cube there, or circle, I guess, you have a ball, you get a character that you're supposed to fight with, and you get your little map tiles. And one of these map tiles shows Thanostone on it. And if you beat the scenario on this card, you then are rewarded with a Thanostone that you can crack open and add to your game. So you have an additional character to help you win or lose the game. So if you get these and you want to actually try this game, don't crack these open yet, especially if you have younger kids, because this is the part they're going to love. I'm going to talk about the game. I'm going to try to explain it to you really quick, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on it and my children who played this game with me. Since I opened all my stuff up, I did play a couple solo games of this, and I realized I can't crack any Thanostones open. So luckily we had to go get some school supplies for my children. And of course we went to Target, where we found this really cool, bigger edition of Marvel Battleworld. This one comes with, I think he's Negative Zone Spider-Man. And it also comes with 2 of the Thanostone characters locked into their Thanostone, and 3 additional characters. Upon opening up the box, we got some new characters. I was really excited. You saw probably how excited I was the first time to get Captain America, and here's the results that we had from our next. Of course, we knew that we were going to get Negative Zone Spider-Man. I was sad to say I wasn't excited, as excited to get a second Captain America or another Loki. And we got this strange character named Doc Green. Well, upon doing some research, Doc Green is another personality of the Hulk. And so we got that. Inside these, of course, is dice and counters. I'd like to explain those to you really quick as a game functioning. The dice are 12-sided dice. They have a star symbol that is an automatic hit. They have a Thanos symbol that is an automatic miss. Other than that, you have numbers 1 through 10 on these dice. The little coin flipper you have there with the moon and the sun, that is how the bad guys do damage to you. After every turn you take, they get a turn. You flip the coin, and if you're on a tile that shows the sun symbol, it does damage to you or to the scenario. The little counters there with Thanos' face, the little orange-red counters, those are little markers to put on a battle tile. And if the bad guys win, you keep the battle tile there. And if you win the scenario on that battle tile, you just flip them over and you take credit. If you're playing a solo game, it's the best 3 out of 5 scenarios. But me and my children decided to play a group game shown here. We went ahead and set up the board. I did not get to play Captain America. My youngest daughter decided that was her go-to character. So in this game, we chose Captain America. We chose Negative Zone Spider-Man, which was me, and my oldest daughter chose Loki. We shuffled up the tiles as part of the instructions because you play with more than just 5 battle tiles. We put our little Thanostones off to the side of the board, and we began play. So here it is a couple turns later. As you can see, our group decided to split up. Wakeland decided to take Loki down further south, while me and Eden tried to stick together, and we were trying to fight it out for one of those battle stones. Eventually, we decided to kind of all split up and go our separate ways because, frankly, the scenario, every time we did these coin flips, it was beating us, and it did not help that I rolled severely bad. When you are at one of these locations, as you can see, like the Loki location, or, for example, in this Captain America Negative Zone Spider-Man location, there's a fist symbol and a little brain symbol. And if on your character card, if your character has any pluses in that category, you can, roll the dice and add that. For example, Captain America, you can add +2 because he has a +2 in his fist symbol. So it's really simple. On your turn, you move one space, you can attack. If you attack, you go stand on the blue icon. And as you give damage to that location, you can keep taking steps. In this example where Captain America is at, if he wins one more battle, we get to crack open that stone and go forward because we win the scenario. Some of these characters have special powers. Captain America has a special power where he, gives +2 to characters in the same location as him. This did not help me as I rolled several times the Thanos face symbol and a 1. So Eden's character could not give negative Spider-Man any help. I started justifying it that like I was out of my element because I was not in the negative zone. And so everything was just the opposite. After I left the location, Eden managed to actually crack open the Thanostone, shown here. And upon opening that up, we revealed Captain Marvel. So what happens when you go earn these characters, and if you win a scenario at a Thanostone location, this one was in New Quack City, that character comes on board. You crack it open, you get the mysterious character, and that character can join the fight. This is very similar to the cartoon I just watched right before recording this, where Thanos' big plan was to capture all the heroes and adversaries across the universe, throw them on Battleworld, let them fight it out, and so Thanos can do whatever he wants. Here you see Captain Marvel's joined the fight with us. The locations that have no Thanos symbol on them are the ones that we were winning at the time. As the game goes further, you can see in this next photo here, we split up. We did the best we could, but this was near the end. We had one turn later. This was right before the final turn. We did a coin flip. It landed on the sun symbol. Zombie Stiltman beat us, and we lost this simple kids game. So my overall thoughts to this game is it's made for 6 and up. This is a great intro game to maybe kids that are stuck playing Candyland, which is just an awful, awful game. I mean, you're wasting your time if you're doing this, playing Candyland. I think it's really good to introduce the mechanics of you can move, you can attack. You have a few choices. It's very simple. My children have been playing older games for a long time. They played Lords of Waterdeep. They recently have played, Everdale. They understand more complex mechanics. I also believe that kids are way smarter than we give them credit for, so they can learn in-depth things. I have one child that's really loves board games. I have another one that's so. Both of their thoughts on this is yes, we had fun cracking open these packs. We love the mystery side of it. The game is just okay. My oldest daughter said, "Dad, this reminds me of something you would have bought if we went on vacation. You would have waited till we're in the hotel, a little bit bored with nothing to do but watch TV late at night, and you would have cracked these open and we'd have played the game and had a blast." And really, that's what I think they're for. Now, remember, my daughters are 13 and 10. This is not intended for them. This would be great probably for younger kids. So if you have a younger niece or nephew or a child, or you want to get just somebody into these things, I could see a good play value for it. The games are super quick. I was happy to say that the game beat us when we played multiple players, because I played this several times by myself and never got close to losing the game. We also, since we bought a new pack of them, the multi-pack. We went ahead and bought one more battle ball and cracked that open. We got a Ultimate Thor. And my daughter was very happy with that because, like, she's a big Thor fan, but she didn't realize that Ultimate Thor comes from a different universe. So, summarizing this up, we played a few more games solo. They thought it was less fun than the multiplayer game, but we did earn this. So I'm going to open this live because I'm doing this correctly. This made my children mad because they wanted to open it when they earned it. And, it was the last block on the thing. I said, no, I'm going to save it for the show. So I'm going to try to open these up. My daughter opened these up with ease. So it must be the old man in me that cannot open these well. And it looks like, well, I got a zombie Mysterio. For the value, I don't know if I'm going to ever get any more of these packs because I don't ever see my kids wanting to replay this because they're older. Now, the collector side of me wants to get a Spider-Ham. It wants to get the Ant character. It wants to get the Croctor Strange and the Dino Thor. So I'll probably hit eBay to get what I want and occasionally pull these out for just something silly and fun. So that's my thoughts on Marvel Battleworld. I hope you like this. Please subscribe, like the channel, comment, tell me what you think. And that's it for Prime Reviews. Until next time, we'll see you.